going on YouTube? I am back with another video, and this one we have yet another SGC preview video. So as you can see, I do have two stacks of cards here. One is for the 20 to 25 day service, and then the other is for the 5-day service. Now these are just my personal cards. So I just had an SGC submission due date this past weekend, and I've been working on getting that submission ready to go. And I was able to come up with a few of my cards that I do want to send. Unfortunately, I would love to send more basketball for the next series of fire packs, but I just don't really have a ton of basketball right now. But I will say this is a very, very diverse submission. Definitely my most diverse. I have everything from soccer to basketball to football to a little bit of F1 as well. So, and actually UFC as well too. So very, very diverse submission. So I'm excited to show you guys what I'm sending, and then talk a little bit about which service I'm sending, each card. So we're going to get into that here in a minute. If you guys out there are seeing this and you would like to send your own personal cards to SGC as part of my group submission, make sure to check out my website, 502frank.com. That will have all the information you need. Again, there is 20 to 25 day option, and then a 5-day option. Now, I think the 5 days is probably going to slow down just a little bit. I think it's still going to be faster than that 5-day, but the last submission I sent in took a total of 1 day. So it's probably going to take, I'm sure they're getting a lot more cards now. It's probably going to take 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 days, but still insanely, insanely fast for that $50 price point. So again, if you're interested in sending your own cards, check out 502frank.com. That will have all the information you need. And now, if we do have a giveaway going on, I'm going to go ahead and pause and do that. Not exactly sure when this one's going to go up. I have a couple other videos that I'm working on at the moment. So if we do have a giveaway, I'm going to go ahead and stop, and we'll be right back and get into this submission. All right, guys, so now that the giveaway is out of the way, if we did have one, we are ready to go ahead and get into this submission. So I'm actually going to start with the stack on the left. These are going to be sent at 20 to 25 day. And the price point on these, if you do send as part of my submission, if you send them in and they are good to go, you don't need an evaluation. It is $27 per card. If you do want me to look at it and wipe it down with a microfiber, it is $30 per card. But anyway, these are the cards that I am sending personally at that 20 to 25 day option. And I will say, I think they're currently somewhere around like 16 to 20 business days. So even though it is 20 to 25, currently at this time, it is a little bit quicker than that. So that's one thing that I really do like about SGC right now. They're being very, very conservative on their turnaround times, and they are actually ahead of what you can expect. So anyway, just wanted to mention that. First one up, we are going to send an Anthony. So this is a guy, I've been doing a little bit of research on some of the top World Cup teams, and he actually is a young guy who plays for Brazil, which is actually the favorite to win the World Cup. So depending on how he actually plays for Brazil, they're probably going to get a lot of exposure being one of the top teams. I could see his cards going up quite a bit. So I actually had a couple laying around from all of the Merlin that I did open. This one is going to be to 250. I believe I had one maybe to 199. It's a teal, but unfortunately that one did have a little issue at the bottom, so I'm actually not going to send that one in. But we are going to send this one. This one actually, I think, looks really good. I think the centering, I was surprised on that last submission when the Martinelli got a 10. I thought it was a little bit off center. This one actually looks really, really good to me. So I'm honestly really expecting a 10 on this one. Again, it's a 250, just a young guy who I think has definitely some potential for growth in his market. And then next up, I did mention I'm going to send in a UFC card. So I think I opened, 1 or 2 UFC Chronicles Blasters a while back. I've had this card for a while, and I just recently saw, he won a big fight a week or 2 ago, and I remembered that I had this. It's a Spectra Silver, so I figured I might as well go ahead and send it in. I know he's a super popular, big name fighter, Israel Adesanya, so we're gonna send that one in. I don't think it's too crazy valuable, but if it were to get that SGC 10, I think it would get a pretty nice boost. So we're gonna give it a shot. Again, at that $27 option, it's not really a ton of risk here. And then next one up, we are gonna send in our Peyton Manning Mosaic No Huddle Pink. So this one is to 20. Thought this one looked in pretty good condition. Honestly, I haven't had a lot of really big pulls this year so far. I think this is honestly probably my biggest pull of the year. I know it's only midway through February, but this one is probably a couple $100 card. I think this one is, again, probably one of my better pulls of the year, and I think it is in good shape. So we're gonna go ahead and send that one to SGC, see how it does. And then another one, another soccer card. Sorry, I thought I showed a soccer card already, but I'm gonna send in a couple soccer cards of some American guys. And again, I'm sending this one and the next one at 20 to 25 day because I'm really not in any rush to move these soccer cards. I want to definitely build up some inventory for the National. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be able to go to the National. I do think soccer will be very, very popular at the National with the World Cup, just maybe 2, 3, 4 months around the corner. So I do think the soccer market will be booming. So I definitely want to, build up some inventory for the National. So that's what I'm doing with the Serginho Dest, one of the top American players. And I can already tell this one is a little bit off center. The left border is a little bit thinner than the right, but everything else does look good. So I would honestly probably guess this one's going to get a 9.5, outside shot out of 10. But I would be cool with a 9.5 on that one. Still, very good grade. And then Weston McKennie, him and Pulisic are probably our top two guys. I do actually have a Weston McKennie Topps Finest autograph that I did look at sending as well. But unfortunately, I think, I can't remember what the issue was on that. Maybe some surface issues, but I don't think I should send that one. However, this one I did think looked really, really cool, or really good. And it is a really cool looking card as well with the blue parallel. So this one's going to be out of 150. Again, McKennie and Pulisic are probably the top two American players right now. So definitely excited to see what the McKennie gets. And then we are going to send in some of our Topps F1 lights out cards. So we're going to send in the Verstappen and then also the Lewis Hamilton. And honestly, I think these are going to be a lot tougher to grade than I was expecting. I didn't think they would be as tough as they are. And it's not even that it's, just a black border. When I was looking over these, excuse me, I noticed that the surface had a lot of like little indentions and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm going to send them in, see how they do. Some definitely looked better than others. But these are going to kind of be like a little bit of a test. And yeah, that does it for the 20 to 25 day service level cards. And now we are going to move over to our 5-day service level cards. And again, I wish I had more basketball to send, but I just really don't have a lot of basketball right now that is, really grade worthy or just worth it to send. I want to send some more in for my next series of fire packs. The fire packs have just been super, super popular. The last two series have just sold out super fast. In total on this last series with basketball, the high end, the low end, soccer and football was over 100 packs, and it sold out. Every pack sold the the release day, which is absolutely crazy. So again, wish I had more to send in, but we do have the Cole Anthony. I was able to pull this out of one of those Mosaic Fanatics blasters, which I do have a couple still up there. But this was a good pull. I've seen some very rough boxes, so definitely happy with the Cole Anthony, the NBA debut. And then I've had this one for a while. I actually picked this one up on eBay a while back, and it does look pretty clean. So I think it is time to send that one, the Giannis Mosaic Gold Wave. So those are the only two basketball cards I'm sending. And then the other two, you guys saw, I'm sending a couple F1 lights out cards at the 20 to 25 day level. I'm going to go ahead and send a couple at the 5-day level too. I am probably going to move these, and I just want to kind of test out the market. I want to get these back pretty quick. I think at the 5-day level, I should get these back, again, fairly quick. I don't think there will be a ton on the market when I get them back. So again, just kind of a test. I think it's, worth it. If they do get 10s, again, I think these are going to be tough grades, so that it could actually go for a pretty nice premium. I don't know. Again, kind of a test, so we'll see how it goes. But we are sending 4 cards at the 5-day level. Should be back very, very soon. And then these are probably going to take about, 3, maybe up to like 4 weeks. So anyway, that is going to do it for the SGC submission, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Hopefully you guys did enjoy seeing what I am sending. Maybe give you guys out there some ideas of what you might like to send as well. So anyway, I hope you did enjoy this one, and I will see you soon.